Hi, welcome you all once again. Here we are going to discuss about the set operations by using LinkedHashSet class. Here we are going to create the object variable by using LinkedHashSet structure. The LinkedHashSet is implementing the set interface. The data type is given generic wrapper class integer. Now once the obj is initialized by using the linked hasset class, the structure of the linked hasset object will be created like this. Then here I am going to receiving the runtime input by using the scanner class. Here I am receiving the number of inputs for the purpose of giving or storing the values. So number of inputs are giving here as the 3, and 3 is the input to the value, I mean variable n. So n value is here 3. Now I will receive the inputs 3 numbers by using the for loop. Then I am using the runtime input here 1 2 3, that is adding into the object variable by using add method. Once this is executed for 3 times, then these 3 input values are going to store in the linked hash set structure. Here 1 is storing in the 0th index, 2 is storing in the second I mean first index, and 3 is stored in the second index. Now the address field also will be filled. Initially it was null, but now the value is stored in the next index 1. So this will be updating here null into the next index here, which is represented as 1. Then like this also will be filled with second index, because the next node is having the value. Here null will be available by default. So here linked hash structure is created. Then now I am just displaying the values which are stored in the obj. So in obj we are having 1 2 3, those are displayed here. Now I am going to create one more object obj2 by using linked hash set structure. Once it is executed, then the obj2 structure will be created. For this I am receiving some number of inputs. Here number of inputs are given as 2, so 2 is the value for n1. As per that, here I am going to enter the integers as input. For loop is used here to receive the inputs, to 2 number of inputs n1 value. Then using this add method I am receiving the runtime inputs here 50 and 60. So 50 and 60 are stored in the obj2. So here by default this value is null, but now it is having link to next node. So this will be entered as a 1, and here which is having null. So now here the two hash structures are available. Based upon that, now we are going to perform another operation, that is union. In when a union operation, we are going to do that add all method. So add all method is making union. That means inside the obj we are having 3 elements 1 2 3, and obj2 we are having 50 and 60 as per this statement. Then we are going to add all the elements of obj2 into obj. Already obj is having 3 elements 1 2 3, and now we are going to all elements available in obj2, that is 50 60 available, adding into obj. So we are going to add 50 here and 60 here. So link also will be created to the next element here 3, and another link is creating here for this one, and 60 is having the null. So link is created like this. Okay, now you see obj is having 5 elements. So when you are printing the obj union of obj1 and obj2, which is giving you 5 elements which are stored in this structure. So this is the way to apply union operation by using linked hash set class to combine two number of object variable which are created by using LinkedHashSet class. Like this, here I am going to use intersection operation as per the procedure. Main method is defined here. Obj is initialized by using linked hashtag class. Then wrapper class data type is given, generic data type. Once it is created, the structure will be initialized with null nodes. Okay, so all are having now null nodes. Then now we are going to create the scanner class, which is useful for receiving the inputs during runtime. So here my input size is here 3. Then I'm going to receive 3 number of inputs using the for loop. Inside the scanner class, I'm using next integer to receive the integer inputs. So integer inputs I'm giving 3 times. So those 3 inputs are going to add one by one by using the for loop into the object variable. So object variable has the structure like this. Now 50 is added here as of now null. Then 60, in the second time 60 going to be added here. Then at the same time this null value will be updated as 1. The link is created to next node. So like that, here next value in the during the next for loop indication, I mean running time. So the 70 going to be inserted. So 70 will be written here. At that time another link is created to this first index value. So here 2 will be written. Okay, so this is the structure as of now of obj object. After this, now I am going to displaying the values which are available in the linked hash set 1. So this is the linked hash set 1 obj, which is displaying the values 50, 60 and 70. Then here I am creating obj2 here using the linked hash set structure. So this is the obj2. Now it is created. Then I am going to add the number of elements into the obj2. So n1 is the variable which is receiving 4 number of elements here. So 4 number of elements I am going to give into the obj2 one by one. Right, so first I am giving 25 during the first I index value. So here 25 will be written here. It was null initially, now it is going to right, it is null now as of now. Then next time which when it is looping, 60 will be receiving as a input here. Then that is going to be added into the obj2. So now 60 is adding here. Then index value of the first I mean 0th index will be updating here. Okay, as a 1 because link is going to creating here. Then this is null as of now. Then again for loop is repeating until the condition here 4 number of elements. Then 200 is here which is giving as a input. So 200 will be written here. Now the link is going to be created between the 60 and 200. So here the index will be updating address portion. So here it is null. Then repeating the for loop 4th time, right? So which is receiving next input, that is 70. Okay, so 70 is going to write in the 3rd index. After that link will be created between 2 and 3. So index will be updating here in the address field. Okay, as of now this third index address field will be null. So now again for loop is going to repeat, but now this time I is 5. So 5 less than or equal to 4 is false. Then it will come out of the for loop. Now obj2 is having 25, 60, 70, 200 and 70. After this next statement is here just I am displaying the values of obj2. What are the values available here, right? So this values 25, 60, 200, 70. Then next statement is here I am going to retaining all the values available in the obj2 and obj, right? I mean the common values. Okay, intersection common values available in obj1 and obj2. So what are the common values available in obj1 and obj2? So here as per this one, 70 available, here also 70 available, and any other value 60 available, here also 60 available. So common elements 60 and 70 are there, so those values are printing here as per this statement after executing this one. So this is the way to apply intersection to the two objects values by using linked hash set structure. And the next one is finding the difference between two sets. So here first set is created for by using the object variable obj, right? Then once it is created, obj is created, then integer data type is the generic wrapper class. Then I'm receiving number of inputs, so number of inputs is here 4, so 4 is given. Now I'm receiving 4 number of elements through the next integer by using scanner class object here during the runtime. So first I'm receiving 1 when I is 1, right? Then adding into the obj, so obj structure is this one initially, which is having the address field as null, then which now I is incremented 2, so 2 less than or equal to 4, now which is entering into the for loop. Next element is which is receiving, right, adding into the obj variable, so 2 is adding into the next memory location. At this time the link here which is erasing and connecting to the next node. So next node value here, index value is here, address field is 1, so it is, I mean, indicating in this address field. As of now this field is null. Then I is incremented to 3, now here which is checking the condition 3 less than or equal to 4, then which is entering into the for loop. Next value is receiving, so 3 is entering here. Now the link between second index and one is created like this. So when it is creating this to be entered into the address field of first index. Okay, so now again I is incremented, right? So I incremented into 4, now 4 less than or equal to 4, which is receiving fourth element, that is 4. 4 is written in the next memory location. At this time this link has to be created between these two by entering the address field of next index value in the present index. Okay, as of now this is null. So now I is incrementing into 5, 5 less than or equal to 4 is false, it will come out of the loop. Now I am just printing the values which are available in obj, so 1 2 3 which are available as per the structure, and which is maintaining the inserting order. In the what order we inserted, those values are displaying in that inserted order. Then next object, that means second set I am creating, right? So this is obj2 by using the linked hash set class. Then number of inputs I am entering, so number of inputs is here 5, so 5 is the value which is assigned to the n1. So based upon that I'm going to enter the integer inputs here. N1 value is 5, so 5 number of inputs will be receiving through the scanner runtime inputs. Then these runtime inputs adding into the obj2 one by one. What are those inputs? 1 3 5 9, so 1 3 5 7 9, so which are added one by one. At the same time when we are adding one by one, the address field also will be updated here to create the link between each element available here. Okay, so I have already explained this, right? So based upon that, here now we are having the linked hash set 2, that is second set is having obj2 variable, the values are 13579 which are given in this set, right? Now we are finding the difference between obj1 and obj2, I mean obj and obj2. So whichever elements not available, okay, whichever elements, right, not available in the set 2, right, those will be identified as per the set 1, that is obj here, which is having 1 2 3 4. So here you see this, in these elements which are the elements not available in the set 2. In the set 2 here we are not having 2 and 4, 1 is available, 3 is available here. okay, but 2 and 4 is not available. That is the difference. So set 1 minus set 2, that is the mathematical operation. So here set 1 is given in the form of obj variable, set 2 is given in the form of obj2 variable. So here obj2, here obj. So now we are applying that remove all operation whichever not available in the second set. I mean whichever available that will be removed, right? Whichever not available that will be accessing. So 2 and 4 which are not available in the second set, that is represented by using obj2. So these 2 and 4 are the different elements which are available in the set 1 comparing to set 2, right? So this is the difference operation in the linked hash set class. Thanks for watching.